You know, guys, the past couple of days I've been playing nothing but Palworld, and it has been absolutely fantastic. And I have just fallen in love with Palworld. I mean, hey, look at this screenshot right here. Yeah, this Pal right here is a legendary one, and most people don't even have this one yet. And well, if that doesn't convince you enough, here's actually my play hours with Palworld on Xbox. Yeah, just the game just barely came out like a week ago, and I've put in some serious hours into this game. But you know what, guys? You aren't here for that. You ain't here for me to sing the praise about Palworld and the fantastic game that it is, or talk about my playtime with it. No. What you guys are here for is that salty content. The people that are just so upset with Palworld and its success that they had to get their panties tied up in a knot. And like I always say, oh no. The AC-130s are coming back.
I'm coming for you!
And you know what, to start this video off, guys, we're going to start with some medium saltiness, something that you could just laugh at this point. Did you guys know that the Pokemon fanboys decided to email the Pokemon company telling them that Palworld has supposedly ripped off assets from them? Yeah, no, here's it right here. Here's some proof right here for you guys.
We have received many inquiries regarding another company's game released in January 2024. We have not granted any permission for the use of Pokemon intellectual property or assets in that game. We intend to investigate and take appropriate measures to address any acts that infringe on intellectual property rights related to the Pokemon. We will continue to cherish and nurture each and every Pokemon and its world, and work to bring the world together through Pokemon in the future. The Pokemon Company.
Do you guys realize this, though? I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't, but you do realize that the Pokemon fanboys went to the Pokemon Company, sent their salty little comments to the Pokemon Company, then the Pokemon Company had to come out and say, yes, we know about Palworld. No, we don't have any evidence right now, so we're going to go ahead and investigate to see if there actually are plagiarizing us. Do you realize how salty you have to be? And you do have to realize about this one too. They were so salty that they messaged the Pokemon Company bitching and complaining about a different product, except the one that they sold them for $60, which turned out to be a worse quality of condition than Palworld. Do you realize how sad you have to be a Pokemon fanboy just to do that? Oh my god, I would have loved to seen those emails sent to the Pokemon Company, I should say. That would have been just just fantastic.
I did scale the models uniformly, and I did apologize for being imprecise. I will never apologize for apologizing. People should apologize more. Sorry if that rubs you the wrong way. Scaling models doesn't fabricate anything.
I'ma plant me a dumbass tree!
Now, let me give you guys some background information on this one. This is the person that has taken both the Pokemon models and the PAL models, putting them together and seeing if Palworld has ripped off the models straight from the Pokemon Company. Yeah, it's an interesting thread. I'm going to tell you guys that one. Also, back on topic real quickly. Yes, Bio, that is exactly what people are saying, and it is very true. You tampered with evidence that you are, how can I say this, accusing the developers of Palworld of stealing models from the Pokemon Company. Do you realize that? You are tampering with evidence. This is like me going to Photoshop, taking your profile picture, your username, and your Twitter handle, making up some bogus ass thing you said, something absolutely horrendous, posting it to the website and saying, hey guys, did you see what this Twitter user said? Yeah, we should go out there and cancel him. That's falsifying information. That is completely leading people to a fucking different conclusion that's not even fucking true. And get a load of this one. The only reason why he did this is because he hates how Palworld glorifies animal abuse. This is such a hypocritical stance, in my opinion, right now, due to the fact that Pokemon does the same thing. All it is cockfighting with these little pocket monsters. That's it. And you think fucking Pokemon is excused from this situation, but I don't see you doing this type of stuff to Pokemon at all. It is absolutely amazes me how fucking how low people like you would just go for some fucking clout. It's truly saddening. And the sweet irony out of this whole situation that a certain company would actually care about this game and its existence and kind of push back on it. But this is all they really have to say in this situation. PETA has already heard from many Palworld fans who have no interest in eating pals and want a vegan guide created for their game. So you're telling me PETA has no interest in Palworld and the things that it provides to players? Like, are you kidding me right now? I shouldn't really be surprised. This is PETA we're talking about. They don't care. They're just in it for the money.
Yeah, I mean, I think where they're going to go, and probably the paperwork they already have drafted, like I said, or else. I mean, I feel like what Nintendo does is like the shit's already set up right before they open their mouth. So I think the court documents are already filed. So I suspect that what they'll do is a cease and desist.
Okay, this one is a bit of a hot take in this situation, but if Nintendo thought that they actually had a case, they would already send out a cease and desist, not a, we're going to investigate this. No, trust me, if they thought that they did, the cease and desist would have came out so much earlier than this game would have came out of. And secondly, and like I said, let's think about this logically for a second. Do you think Microsoft would put itself in a situation like this one to where they could actually get sued by Nintendo for infringing on their copyright? Do you think that Microsoft would gamble that right now? Do you think that they would actually sit there and think for a second, you know, they kind of, this kind of looks like it's a whole bunch of stolen assets from Nintendo. Yeah, let's go ahead and just sell this product on our front store and put it on our shining front toy right here, Game Pass. Let's put it on there. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Yeah, no, trust me. Out of all the assets I've seen, there's going to be maybe a couple of pals that have some inspiration from it. But honestly, in my personal opinion, from what I've seen with everything, I don't think Nintendo's got a chance in hell. And if they do, I will be seriously surprised, and I'll gladly eat my own words.
Palworld is way worse on the Microsoft Store and Xbox Game Pass compared to Steam.
Gee, I wonder why fucking Steam updates get out so much quicker. Because it goes through the publisher. Microsoft looks at the patches to make sure it works. Can't really say for much for Cyberpunk 2077. But the patches go through Microsoft's quality check before sending it to the console, to the consumer, to update the game. Shocker, I know. Doing research really hurts, huh, Red Dragon? I'm not even going to have the AI read this out at all because it's just basically JTech snitching to Nintendo, basically saying, this guy made a mod for Palworld to skin it over and have Pokemon in their game. Oh no. Man, I really, really don't want to hear this man ever bitching again about this or complaining, especially when he accused a student, a YouTuber, snitching on him about illegally restreaming the ABK deal, court dealings, I should say. Yeah, remember that, JTech? Illegally streaming it.
This is the creator of Palworld. He is dead serious about bootlegging and stealing ideas as long as it's trendy. Man, we real artists and creatives are real trash, aren't we? Because anytime we ask for respect, look how everyone turns on us and treats us like garbage.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
My gut is telling me Palworld was made nefariously. I just have no proof, just dev intuition. It does feel like that, doesn't it? Making a game is just so difficult. They're cheating somehow. I just can't pinpoint how.
Yeah, it must be really difficult remaking the same fucking video game. Isn't that right, Senior Art Director of Naughty Dog? Yeah, it must be really hard copying somebody's fucking work and remaking it over and over again. Man, that must be a really tough job, huh? You know, it's absolutely disgusting that you're gonna accuse them without any proof, but my fifis say they plagiarized, they did something bad, they did something. Meh. Like, seriously, what is up with these developers being so damn salty over the success over other franchises? Like what happened with Elden Ring and the Ubisoft developers. Everybody remember that? I remember covering that video. Man, I'm telling you, these developers, maybe these developers need to get some actual talent under their belt so they can actually make good fucking games instead of remaking the same crappy video game over and over again. But you know what? This guy is perfectly fine where he is, staying at that shitty studio that used to actually be something for once. And you know what? Go ahead and stay there, buddy. Go ahead and make your hard developing games that are a cookie cutter over and over again. And I hope to God you never work on The Last of Us 3, because God knows you're going to be crying and crying. Oh, my fingies hurt from copying and pasting. Oh, and if anybody's wondering too, yeah, spoiler alert, Harmon Smith is still coping and seething over the fact that Palworld is still successful. He's all over on Twitter right now, bashing the freaking the developers over the player base count, saying, these are inflated, these aren't true. It's stupid. It is so fucking stupid and hilarious that so many people are salty over the fact that Palworld has released. And you know what? I'm glad this is going to be maybe my last video on Palworld. I'm not too sure. But you know what though, man? Thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy this type of content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. I always like talking to you guys. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, subscribe to the channel. I'll definitely bring more for you guys. Other than that, fam, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.